What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Vitamin Lead, your healthy dose of leadership. I'm your host, TJ Reed, and this episode is entitled Pumpkin Spice is So Predictable. Man, those words, pumpkin spice latte, it can just bring comfort to your soul as you mourn the loss of summer. Or the words, orange mocha frappuccino. Don't necessarily have to do with the season, but it can remind you of Zoolander if you've seen that movie. Or shamrock shakes. They make you think of March, don't they? St. Patrick's Day. But what tastes and smells do you affiliate with different seasons of the year? What are those things that you so look forward to? Man, no matter what diet I'm on, I have to get a peppermint chocolate shake from Chick-fil-A each Christmas time season. It is so good and also so bad for me. And you know what I'm talking about, what that's like. But I guess what I want to talk about today is that predictable rhythms are so important to the teams that we lead. When you think of tax accountants, they know what their busy seasons are, right? They know that from January to April, they're not doing much else besides helping people work with their taxes. When you think of retail, they know what's going to be happening on Thanksgiving or Black Friday, right? Depending on the company that they work for. They know that that season's coming. It's going to suck, and they're going to do their best to get through those seasons. But it's so important that for the teams that we lead, we create predictable rhythms. And so there's a couple ways we can do that. The first one is that you want to make sure that you mark the busy seasons for your team. You want to make sure that they know when those busy times are coming, because if you call it out, people are less likely to be blindsided by that. I work in higher education at this time, and so one of the things that we know is that every August, people all of a sudden realize, I want to go back to school, and it becomes one of our busiest months. And so we try to work with people to get them into classes. One way that we've been able to help some of these busy seasons is we created blackout dates. Maybe you're familiar with this if you work in a company, maybe you're not. But one of the things that I found was helpful about these predictable rhythms and creating things like blackout dates was it was a way of organizationally saying, hey, we're all in this together. All hands on deck. And it's not trying to be heavy-handed about it, but it's saying, listen, if you're going to work in this industry at this time, you've got to know that this is going to be our busy season, right? So that's good. That's helpful. And then the second thing, after you mark busy seasons, is start fun traditions. Create things that your employees look forward to. And it might be on silly holidays. One of the things that I started doing many years ago on our teams is I created a Thanksgiving raffle. That every time the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, the day before Thanksgiving happened, nobody wants to be at work, right? And especially in higher ed, really the couple weeks leading up to Thanksgiving are really slow times a lot of the time. And so what we decided we would do is we would do a Thanksgiving raffle. And so starting at 10 o'clock in the morning, every hour we'd raffle one or two people. And if your name was chosen, you got to leave early and get paid for the rest of the day. And it's something that I know that one of our team members that's been with us for probably about 4 or 5 years, every year asked me, hey, are we going to do the Thanksgiving raffle? I want to do the Thanksgiving raffle. And so what's those fun traditions you're going to create to help your team get through those predictable rhythms in those predictable times? I hope you'll think about some of this stuff, because just like people look forward to pumpkin spice lattes coming around, they want to look forward to those traditions you're going to create, and they want to be able to know when they're going to be busy and when they're also going to be able to take things like vacation and not have to worry about being looked down upon for doing it or anything like that. And so, hey, it's your job to create those predictable rhythms, leader. And so I hope you will. Stay tuned. On Wednesday, we'll talk a little bit more about this, and I look forward to having a great week with you. Have a great start to your week. We will talk with you soon. Bye-bye.